everybody. I want to thank all the new subscribers and all the new members. We do have members only lives that I've been doing, and I am jumping on today because I want to talk about some things. One of the things that I want to talk about is that the level of power that money can buy as far as keeping things out of the media. Now, a lot of you came to know me from the Justice for Aaron, me doing Aaron Carter's case. And I think that one thing that needs to be talked about, hey Brad, the redneck, one thing that needs to be talked about that I need to continuously let people know is the person that confessed to Aaron Carter's murder is incarcerated. He is in jail. So for people who don't know that, Jovan Williams, who is related to Aaron Carter's asset manager, Spencer Williams, is incarcerated in jail in Los Angeles County. Okay, and he has been arrested for weeks. Yes, ATM Richie. How am I doing? I'm doing good. I got a lot of messages about Matthew Perry being a Warner Brothers actor who died in his hot tub. So, Warner Brothers being the sibling to Sony, whose parent company is Disney. Yes, ATM Richie has been arrested, incarcerated in Los Angeles County Jail for weeks, and the media doesn't tell you that. He's the person that admitted to killing to Aaron Carter. And so I think it's really important that people start talking about that, especially since Melanie decided that she was going to sue Walgreens and the pharmaceutical companies and the doctors for what ATM Richie confessed to, and that the father of their child, Pronston, okay, because now Pronston, his prescription bottle was found at the scene. So, yeah, ATM Richie has been arrested and has been incarcerated in the Twin Towers facility in Los Angeles for weeks. Okay, so I let Walgreens know, but I think that the people that follow the Justice for Aaron case needs to know that, okay? The person that confessed to murdering Aaron Carter has been arrested and has been incarcerated, okay? So people need to know that. He admitted to killing Aaron Carter, and he's being held without bail, okay, in jail. And his court date is July of 2024. Whether or not he'll live that long, I don't know, because he was just the hired hitman. I don't know about Matthew Perry's case or anything like that. It's not like I am trying to uncover all the celebrity deaths, but I can tell you that when it comes to dealing with Warner Brothers or Sony or Disney, you're dealing with the elite. You're dealing with big money. And big money pays off a lot of pockets. It's funny how the news wasn't sitting outside of Matthew Perry's house, though, like it was for Aaron. ABC News, which is a part of his family, which is a part of Disney, was literally outside. Sounds like Melanie is grasping for straws for money. Again, she's the type of person that's just going to keep going until she's stopped. You hear Aaron's so-called kid suing the doctors. Well, it's not Aaron's son. So yesterday I emailed Walgreens legal department with the paperwork letting them know that legally that's biologically not Aaron's son. So that lawsuit should be dead on arrival. Now, what they can do is they can sue her for filing frivolous lawsuits and then make her pay for legal fees. So that stunt that she pulled could probably cost her a couple $100,000. That's what they can do. Now, the reason why I got the information so quickly for Walgreens was because back in February, when I was covering Aaron's case, because I'm a threat and I've always been a threat. And the reason why is because I'm speaking the truth, because the truth is out there. All they do is try to put cover-ups on it. Is they had somebody at Walgreens break into my prescription profile and they put it on Twitter, okay? Because as you know, Anna Newby works with Lauren Kit Carter, and Feel Free to Panic works with Lori Knight, okay? And that's the same camp that works with Louie, works with Melanie, works with everybody to take down Aaron, okay? And so I had to file police reports and FBI reports, and I had to deal with Walgreens, and I had to deal with Walgreens legal department. And I told them, this isn't going to be over, because these people, they're relentless. Like, they've been doing surveillance on me. Just so you know, I know it ain't his son. Oh, that's great. You emailed Walgreens. Oh, 4 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning, because they filed that lawsuit pretty late on Friday. And you notice how TMZ, that's owned by Warner Brothers, is always the first one to get copies of like lawsuits or whatever. It's like, oh, okay. So anyway, yeah, no, that was on that already. What I want to say is that I'm not suicidal. I'm not depressed. I don't have any issues. I actually love myself a lot because they're doing their illegal surveillance again. So if I come up missing, people will know that I was the one that was speaking the truth about Aaron Carter's death, okay? As far as Matthew Perry, rest in peace, Matthew Perry. Is it suspicious that he was in a hot tub? I don't know. It's going to be the same scenario over and over again because of the whole, he was a known drug addict or drug user or whatever. They can't beat you. You are 2 steps ahead. Well, I'm working on part 2 of his documentary now, and I am putting in the documentary about the illegal surveillance and all the other, because I've been getting more and more tips coming in. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Just to let you know, keep it PG-13 because YouTube doesn't like that. You're dealing with people that have a lot of money, and it's like fake power. It's not any real power. We all know what the real power is. The real power is the universe, God's source, universal energy, okay? And so, yeah, I notified Walgreens legal department yesterday along with the FBI and said, hey, remember me? Remember me? Remember the reports that I had to fill out at the police station and how you wasted everybody's time? Yeah, what they do is they basically hustle people. Okay, so is it that she can't get any money from the state of California about Pronston? And why all of a sudden now it's Pronston? You know what I'm saying? Pronston, like she's even changing his name, okay? Because she knows that it's not flying, okay? But again, she has to be stopped. The problem with her filing a lawsuit saying that it's Aaron's son, when it's not Aaron's son, is gonna cost her some real money, okay? Because that's gonna damage Walgreens' reputation. When it was really Pronston's father, Louis Helgeson, Taylor Helgeson, Lake Street loser, okay, which he either lawyered up or he's locked up, okay, prescriptions that were found at the scene. But, one second. Okay, so basically, But she's not stopping, which means she's got backers to it. And it's always TMZ that is the first, was working the court systems for 20 years as a legal reporter, okay? So I want people to know that ATM Rick has been in jail for 2 weeks, okay? But no, they don't tell you that. I want justice for Aaron so bad. If you want justice for Aaron, then what you have to do is you have to just keep talking about how Aaron was murdered, okay? That's what you have to do. That's because they own they own 2/3 of the media, okay? So until the documentary that I wrote is processed, which could take years for it to make it into film, not like some sloppy Hulu documentary that Disney threw up as a cover up, okay, using Melanie and Louie to feed the masses. They're just counting on people being so stupid to not realize that social media has a lot of power over 2, 5, and 7, which nobody watches anymore. Did Melanie sell off all of Aaron's memorabilia and the Love clothing line? I don't know. I know that she sold a lot of his assets on Poshmark. I get people who send me the listings of everything so I can keep it documented, like his shoes and stuff like that. You know. So yeah, that Hulu documentary about the Prince of Pop, that was basically their quick cover up. Let's hurry up and do a quick cover up, you know. But I mean, what I'm most interested in working with the FBI is with Lori Knight, which is Aaron's former manager, who's Nick Carter's manager, to see, you know, basically like that lady, you know, allegedly is a pedophile. And, you know, I would like to see if they could get her, you know, the help that she needs. I was always talking and playing his music on my lives. I didn't even know that you had lives. What lives do you, what law firm thought that was a good idea to file a lawsuit on a 2-year-old's behalf that doesn't even belong to Aaron? So doesn't that make you wonder, did the probate court tell her, go another way, you're not gonna get any money from here? Is that what happened? Because they're keeping that all hush hush. You know what I'm saying? Did the third party executor be like, just so you know, Louis the dad, so you're not gonna get any money from Aaron's estate? And so then her greedy little mind was like, who could I sue next? Why does she think that people aren't gonna check DNA samples? And I just want to say thank you for harassing me back in February. So I already had a line to Walgreens legal department to cut Melanie off at the pass. I think it's great. But yeah, I mean, I was just reading this article today about that third lawsuit that has been filed against the brother, Nick Carter, for when he allegedly sexually assaulted a 15-year-old multiple times. That basically he's been running from these accusations since 1997. And then I thought back to the documentary War of Angels, a documentary on the death of Aaron Carter that I wrote. And it was about 1997 in their correlation of, if you have to follow the timeline, where's Jane laying low, Nick's world is unraveling. Well, I don't know if that Jane's Facebook is Jane, because like the last post about him being in Florida trying to sell the tickets for $9 a piece. I mean, I don't know. You'd have to ask Jane where Jane is. Jane's a grown woman. She could speak for herself. I just don't think that that's all like Jane's trying to peddle tickets for Nick Carter in Florida. Live on Clapper and Live Me and TikTok Live I do. Oh, okay. I've never even heard of Clapper. Nick's world's been unraveling. His grandfather was able to keep him out of the criminal aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? But the civil one, there's no government protection there. You know what I'm saying? So I think his world's been unraveling for a while. You know what I mean? I just think that. But I don't know. Her Facebook posts trying to sell tickets for her son that's being sued for sexual assault. It's like, I guess, but I don't know. I've never seen people that think that they are such a, like, talk about money doesn't buy you class. I've never seen such Beverly Hills hillbillies in my whole life, okay? That, like, no amount of money is going to make them any better. That's all I can say. Like, the manager, Lori Knight, I mean, I know that she was a wealthy woman. I don't know how much work she's going to be getting anymore because of all the concerns that she has, but I got my hair like Aaron Carter. Cool. But anyway, yeah, I just think that, you know, because like people ask me, oh, you're going to work on Matthew Perry's case? Nope, still working on Aaron Carter's. And it's going to be like that for a long time. I'm just still going to be working on Aaron Carter's. They can't do enough illegal surveillance, threaten me, okay, or scare me off to make it stop. It's not going to, because people deserve to know the truth consistently, okay? Because all they do is cover up the truth. And they have the money and the influence to make it happen, okay? That's why they do it. Because they need to sell more People magazines, and they need to sell more, you know, commercials on the TMZ app. I mean, it's a family business, okay? It's a family business, and this is how they run it, okay? They don't care about it's illegal to sex traffic. They don't care if it's illegal to sex traffic children. They don't care about the consequences. They run the show. So they're going to do whatever it is that they want. That's why YouTube is such a wonderful thing, because it gives independent creators such a platform to go ahead and express freedom of speech. You're welcome. You're welcome. And I'm just doing more in the membership arena now, just because I like doing the memberships. So there's more information, more updates, and more details when you subscribe and become a member of my channel. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know that I'm very worried that they're going to ATM Richie, and that people aren't going to have an opportunity to go and interview him while he's still alive. Because his court date is until July. Nobody has heard from Lake Street Loser, because he's either lawyered up or locked up. And I hope that Walgreens sues Melanie for a frivolous lawsuit and for defamation, because that's not even his kid. She could never prove that it was his kid, and there's evidence that it's not his kid, okay? And so they know that that's Taylor's kid. So it's just going to go on. I think with Aaron's case, what you have to do is you have to remember patience is key, okay? Because they're just hoping that the whistleblowers like me are going to give up or shrivel up and die or hate, you know, whatever, blah, 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 that they do. And believe me, they have a lot of influence, okay? They have a lot of influence in the media, but not all of it. Thank God for YouTube, because, you know, Stella, I'm a conspiracy realist. I'm a member of your channel, and for some reason it appears that I'm blocked. I am on my backup channel. Well, then you must have done something that you shouldn't have. Too bad. If you act inappropriately, that's what happens. You get blocked. So act like a lady and you'll be fine. But if you can't do that, you're going to get the boot, period. I don't care. I don't need the aggravation. I like the membership style much better. At least I don't have to allow idiots to ruin my day. What I'm doing is very important work. And it's very important to get the truth out there. There's people that, want to know what happened to Aaron. Well, the person that confessed to killing him is in jail. They kept it out of the media, and for some time, they kept it out of the system. But if you go to inmate locator, LASD, so it's Los Angeles Sheriff's Department, and type in Jovan Williams, he's in there. And remember, he's related to Betty, who was the alleged housekeeper, okay? And you don't think that they know? You don't think that they know? Okay, they're just not telling people that Angel Hawansky, remember Angel Hawansky, the one that that Scosation Savage said that was a part of the whole Joe Jackson ordeal? She was the one that recommended some homeless person, some missionary. That was Spencer's sister, okay? ATM Richie's her son. But they don't tell the American people that. I have never acted inappropriate. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, okay, you're distracting me right now, so that'll get you blocked too. Okay, now, the thing is, because that's what they do. They jump in here like they're important. Like, who cares about you? I've never even heard about you. You're not important. What's important is the topic here at hand, okay? Ugh. They just can't stand it because why? Because I'm the only person that's strong enough to tell people. Aaron Carter was murdered, people, okay? Aaron Carter was murdered. The person that confessed to his murder is incarcerated, is in jail, okay? Walgreens has been notified about the book War of Angels, okay, a documentary on the death of Aaron Carter, and also has paperwork that was submitted to their legal department showing that Princeton, is that his name now? Princeton? You needed it to be Francia van Prance, okay? That Princeton is not Aaron's biological son, okay? Melanie, let me just turn that up louder. I'm not going away. I'll do part 2, part 3 of Aaron's documentary, okay? Doesn't bother me none. But it's important for people to know that the truth is out there. It's always been out there. You have to blow the cover off the cover-ups. So, I'm still working with authorities. And when I get information, I will pass it along. Angel Hawansky is not the same as Angel Carter, no. Angel Hawansky is a person that is a PR manager for the Jackson family, because 50% of Sony is owned by the Jacksons. That's why they killed off, in my opinion, Michael Jackson, because he was black and they didn't want him to have control of the company. So Angel Carter Conrad is Aaron's twin. Angel Hawansky is the PR person that was at Aaron's house when they were robbing it the next day. Remember the next day, right after he died? Oh no, they had the biohazard company go. Or no, they robbed everything and then they had the biohazard company go. But if you look in the video, she's got like short hair. She's the celebrity publicist for the Jackson family. She was the one that was watching the trucks load up all of Aaron's assets. Yeah, she works with the Jacksons. She was part of the Joe Jackson. Actually, Katherine Jackson was upset with her because she told people that Catherine was in the bathroom at the Joe Jackson trial or whatever. But yeah, she's just a celebrity publicist. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how Walgreens handles this lawsuit. I mean, again, Melanie doesn't act alone, okay? She doesn't have the resources to pull these moves that she's pulling. I just hope that they turn around and publicly embarrass her. That would be the better way to go. Personally, that's what I think. I would love just to see her, publicly embarrassed. And then I would have to say the other thing that's on my wish list, like if I could just wish for, if there was a genie in a bottle and I could just like wish one wish, it would be that the feds apprehend Lori Knight for sex trafficking, because I think she's a pedophile, and I think that she's a danger to society, and I think that's what I think. So yeah. Thank you, everybody who has become a new member. I'm the members only, and stay tuned because I'm always here to give you updates about justice for Aaron. And rest in peace, Matthew Perry. Toodles.